Whenever a new Nintendo system has been released since 1991, you'll be sure that a new iteration of the Mario Kart series isn't too far behind. Likewise, with every new release, Nintendo have added and tweaked Mario Kart to keep it fresh, while still keeping the same core mechanics that has made the series the king of the karting genre. So what is it that Mario Kart 7 brings new to the table? For a start, the most notable gameplay difference is the ability to seamlessly glide in the air and dive underwater. While the underwater sections don't add a whole lot to the mechanics outside of giving floating controls and alternate routes, it's the gliding that becomes the star of the show. Driving over any of the track's many blue boost pads sends you soaring into the air and giving you the freedom to avoid the many ground level obstacles, higher alternate paths, and to generally cut corners, as well as collecting the series' return of coins. This time coins play a role outside of the main races, as using them to unlock new parts to fully customise your kart, which is a first for the series. This adds a new dynamic to just simply choosing your kart, as each part affects your handling, weight and other attributes. Not only does this make your kart feel unique to you, but collecting coins gives each race more purpose and sense of reward. Characters are still unlockable upon completing any of the 8 cups, but the roster is noticeably smaller to that of Mario Kart Wii. Sure, it leaves out the pointless babies, but other series staples like Waluigi and Diddy Kong are axed in favour of lazy character choices like Metal Mario. 3 new items have been introduced, with the projectile-based Fire Flower, the defensive Tanuki Tail and the aptly named Lucky 7, which surrounds you with 7 usable items. As overpowered as it sounds, it's a very rare item, and other races can use one of the items if they bump into you anyway. Balancing issues is something that's plagued the Mario Kart series for years, and while the 7th installment doesn't completely eliminate the problem, it at least makes them less frequent. Sure, the blue shell still appears all too often in the most inopportune moments, but it's had its wings clipped and the blast is slightly less effective. Going back to the 8 races instead of the Wii's Manic 12 means that not only is first place easier to hold on to, but the game runs at an incredibly smooth pace. Not only are the visuals crisp and vibrant, but the tracks are some of the most inventive this series has seen, with wonderful locales that bring the Mushroom Kingdom to life, as well as new ingenious designs like the music-based Melody Motorway. Carrying on from the DS and Wii versions, you have 16 new tracks and a further 16 retro tracks from past Mario Kart games. Now with the additions of gliding and the ability to go underwater, it now gives older tracks a new dimension, but still obtaining every bit of their original charm. The 3D effect, while nothing outstanding, gives the tracks a nice feel of depth, but this being a racing game, you may be prone to moving the system around a lot, causing you to lose that wonderful 3D sweet spot. It's been made all the more pointless with the needless new cockpit mode, which in turn can be controlled with the gyro motion controls. I prefer to switch off all of these features, and while they work to some degree okay, they really add nothing to the gameplay to make them worthwhile. What has always been a standout for the series is its multiplayer, and Mario Kart 7 takes it to the next level. While the menus aesthetically look similar to Mario Kart Wii, there have been many improvements. You can still jump into a random race and improve your rank by winning, but you can now create your own communities. This gives you the option to choose which and how many tracks you want to race, as well as your preferred set of items. Don't want the blue shell? Get rid of it. Time trials have also been improved. You can now receive your friend's ghost via Spot Pass and Street Pass, giving you multiple ghosts to race against at one time. Balloon Battle and Coin Runners also make a return, but have had little improvements made since their last appearance, meaning that it's the same points affair from the Wii, instead of the elimination system of the earlier titles. Sure, it means you aren't waiting around, but ironically it's fairly dull anyway. But at least you can select the balloon and coin modes individually now, even if neither of them are really that compelling. Overall, Mario Kart 7 doesn't reinvent the wheel, but with engaging new racing elements that become second nature, fantastic track designs, lovely visuals, and the best online mode a Nintendo system has ever had. The whole package isn't perfect, but with almost infinite replayability and some solid racing, Mario Kart 7 is another fantastic entry into the series.